Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. Random thing is still broken, so I'm just going to play Lilith today. Lilith in the main game is actually pretty hard, in my opinion. She's one of the tougher characters to play. But the plus side is we start with an Incubus and the ability to create an extra Incubus. If I had kept moving to the right, I'd have been fine. But you know, what are you going to do? Sometimes you're just not meant to be fine. So yeah, Incubus, which shoots our tiers, our fire rate. Its range can't go below its base range. And that's about it. And then we have the Box of Friends, which creates a duplicate of every unique familiar we have. So even if I get a second Incubus, because you note it's not on our item tracker, that's so that if I reroll my build, I'll still have it. But that also means that I can find another Incubus in the Devil Room, which is great, but that's kind of the point. Even if I have two Incubus, I don't get two new ones for using the Box of Friends. I only get one, because it's only one unique familiar. So that is the idea. It's sad, but it makes sense. And then we've got Cambion Conception, which is when I get hit a certain number of times throughout the entire game, of course. Not like in the same room or in the same floor. It's like 15 is the first one. You get familiars, dark familiars, which can give you like good ones, Dark Bomb, Succubus, some stuff like that. I don't know the whole list, but then it can give you like Leech, which I'd prefer not to have if I have red hearts, because generally red heart regeneration is kind of negative. But it depends on the build that you have. So I'm going to pick everything up because I haven't done that with Lilith yet, because I haven't played Lilith since I did that, I don't think. Ah, you almost blew yourself up. So we're probably going to end up with like a mile-long train of familiars that then doubles to a 2-mile-long train of familiars. But the plus side is Incubus is at the front. So even though the dupes won't be useful, the first one will. So that's something. I didn't get another bomb, so I couldn't go get that Tinted Rock. I didn't have enough money for the shop to buy a bomb, so Tinted Rock was just dead to me. But yeah, generally you want to have Incubus at the front, and you don't want too many things between it and the next one. Well, okay, I probably just win now, because Incubus is just the best damage dealer. So if you have it next to other Incubus, you'll just aim better. It's easier to aim. Having the best thing, easiest to aim, is a good idea. Okay, no, none of that. So the thing about Incubus is it cannot increase the size of Tech X. It can only shoot one size, and it can't shoot early or anything. So it shoots once it fully charges, and then it's one size. So it never gets too big, meaning it's always best. Because basically only the outer circle hits enemies for damage. It hits for your full damage. It hits very, very frequently. It's an incredibly broken item. And of course we can dupe it now, because we've got Incubus. So I can have 2 of these for bosses or more, depending on the situation. Shops are super good for Lilith, just because extra charges and things that give you charges for your item are quite helpful. Okay. And especially the ability to have Car Battery. Car Battery is a huge pickup, because it means you'll create 2 dupes of everything you've got, every activation. So the Golden Heart attaches to my topmost heart. When I lose that heart, it gives me a bunch of money drops. And then Halo is all stats up. And I'll absolutely take that. That gives me an orbital, blocks tiers, 15 damage to enemies on contact. Super good. Total carry. GG. When I start duping it, of course, it's kind of a big deal. So this floor I'll check the shop, almost certainly. There's pretty low chance I don't get enough money. Another thing, though, you want to make boss rush with Lilith because it's actually the most fun thing in the entire game, basically. Because each wave gives you a charge, and since it's a quad room, each wave gives you 2 charges. Sure. Which means that every other wave you can activate your use item again. And what that means is that you can get an absolutely obscene amount of familiars. And it's just destruction. It's just not even fair. So that's like one of the goals. Which is part of why I'm absolutely going to continue skipping a lot of floors, just to make sure I make that, because it's just so fun. And it's so silly to look at. Nice. Every other shot has a 1 damage up, but it's just like a 50% chance for them. Now, I could take this. Does it work with Tech X? I think so. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I thought it would just give me a brimstone version of that. I doubt it's going to give me any damage up or anything. It certainly hasn't really affected anything. That's fine. So we haven't been getting any health for pretty much anything. That's the thing to work on, is probably the secret room. Alright. But at the same time, I can't really work on it because that's just RNG. I have faith. Ooh, that could have been really bad. If the sacrificial dagger had hit it, it would have died within 2 or 3 hits, and it would have certainly hit enough times to kill. So that would have been kind of a catastrophe. Here's our item room, though. Telepathy for dummies. Got to pick it up so that we make sure not to have to deal with it in a library in the event that we get a library. Just that much more likely that we end up with one of the books that we might actually want to at least use. What are you going to do? Spike room really limits your movement. Spike room. Spike room. Okay, it's not spike room anymore. I was just making sure to remind myself so that I didn't murder my own self by just walking in when I only have 2 hearts and instantly getting hit like a fool. Really? I need some help, game. That's a black heart, 3 bomb drops. Not what I was really looking for, but you know. Okay, I'm into this. Perfect timing for that. Okay, so I can take this, and this is a very good take. Empty vessel gives me 2 black hearts, and in the event that I have no red heart containers whatsoever, I get flight, and every 40 seconds on the game timer, starting at 0, I get invincibility for 10 seconds if I'm in combat. So that means every 2 minutes it'll be on an even minute flat. So 2, 4, 6, 5 seconds from now I'm going to miss, most likely. I know I can get it. And then pretty easy to tell where it's going to be. You know, on the odd minutes it's going to be, well, even minutes is going to be 0 and 40. Odd minutes it's going to be 20. And it's really easy. So if things get like hyper bad, I've only had to do this once. I just wait before going into the next room until it's about to be that 40-second interval. Get the guaranteed 10 seconds of invincibility for that room, and then try to kill it fast so that I don't die. So it's one way of doing things. It will certainly work. There's our key. Check the shop. Not battery stuff. By the way, it's impossible for that to give less than 2 cents. Unless you have the sack head, but, you know, I don't. This will open up all secret rooms, entrances and exits, all sides that are possible. As long as I go next to them. Very easy, very nice. Really good item. Dang it, man. Full map. Okay, 2 of these. These could give me a black market or crawl space. Or not. So none of these are that valuable to me. The invincibility is not like a bad thing or anything. So maybe I'll take that. Because this might not work. Yeah, this only works with your own. This doesn't work with Incubus. I wasn't sure about that, so I had to test. I'm gonna fight Krampus in this devil room if I get it. So ball of bandages, blocks enemy tiers, does 7 damage on contact. Okay, we're out of here. Could get a battery, but it's not a big deal because I don't use my active item anyway. Curse the Blind. Don't get to see what I'm picking up. Just that there's an item there to pick up. Okay, can't aim at these guys apparently. Has become impossible. Don't need that. It's tempting enough, I'll do it. Goat Head was kind of what I was hoping for. Goat Head guarantees that every devil room that will show up and will stay open for me indefinitely. It's a little late for that, but it's still a good item. So I can't really say that I don't want it. Should have given me Bob's Brain, but not really. Bob's Brain is not the dream. It's very much the opposite. So, this is Depths 2, so we're good on boss rush, but the problem is we can't see the map. Or not the map, the items that we get in the boss rush. I don't know where that one came from. So, like, I'll take something, but it's gonna be sad, because maybe there's something way better there, and I just won't know. Or maybe I'll pick up something amazing. Never know. Anything could happen. But it certainly should not take me 9 minutes to clear this floor. So I think I'll get it. Cursed Eye, only going to be fire rate delay -2, and I don't think it'll actually affect us at all. Because it doesn't feel like I can shoot faster, really. So we know Greed's not in the shop, and we got a ton of cash. So I can buy 2 items if both exist. Boomerang's not what I was hoping for. But with the boomerang, you can do one funny thing. Kill that guy for the cost of no bombs. The world again. Probably more valuable than the invincibility in all honesty. Top secret room is here. That's a lot of keys. Alright, I'll go back and buy that item. I'm not bombing for the item because I don't know what it is. And that's just a waste of time if I want to bomb for every single item until I get the one item that I want that probably won't appear at all. That's just ridiculous. Without being able to remove the curse. Maybe I can fire a little faster. So I'm fighting this with no active item because boss rush is gonna happen in like 10 seconds. Polaroid. Really? Not Krampus? I can't justify taking either of these. But this one... Oh, well, that is actually really bad. Health up, speed down. But I can walk on rocks to crush them. Problem is, that means that I don't have flight for the duration of this. Plus side is, that means I can get one of the Devil Room items at no cost. Well, no real cost. The speed down's a big deal, though. And so is the lack of invincibility. So I absolutely have to get rid of this health. But I have Goat Head, so the Devil Room is guaranteed. Still be open when I'm done. I will be immune to tears in either now or after this activation, this coming up. Head of the Keeper shouldn't do anything for me at this point, I don't think. Normally it turns my tears into coins when they hit enemies. Chance to drop a penny for me. It's always a penny, so it's never going to be a lucky penny or a nickel or any of that. So we've got all the things going on right now. Oh, there you are. This is certainly not overkill by any stretch of the imagination. Don't know what you're talking about. But for now, with all of my following familiars being Incubus, this is like fantastic. And sadly, this is the only time in the game you get to do this. This excellent, excellent mess of disgusting destruction. Probably the last wave there. Yeah. Not surprising. Bursting sack means spiders don't aggro on me. Ah, that's fine actually. Doesn't mess with anything. Multi-dimensional baby is a good dude, but it won't matter in this because I don't think it works with my tears. I'm just gonna activate this now. So multi-dimensional baby follows me around on a 3-second delay. Any of my tears that travel through it will be doubled, but again, or my familiar's tears. But I don't think it works with Tech X, so it's kind of just useless. Great, thanks for the health. I definitely didn't not want that. Doppels are nice since I can't shoot. They can't shoot at me. This is the good news. So we're back to base health. Nice thing though, when I activate my active item, I do get a 2nd level ball of bandages. She shoots charm tears. She's kind of useful. She still blocks tears. Can't complain about her. Speed up and size down is a big deal. This one's gonna... Oh no. Awesome. Guppy's tail gives me an increased chance of chest drops and a decreased chance of other drops. I don't know. This one's looking not great. And how have I not gotten a familiar out of Cambion Conception? That's the amazing part. How have I not been hit that many times? I guess I haven't had enough health to have been hit that many times and still be alive. That's how it happened. That's how it really happened. Oh, I'm dead. The video game has decided to kill me. That wasn't very nice. Not very nice at all. 50% chance to revive on death with half of a heart. In this case, it would be half of a soul heart. I don't think it gives half black hearts. It gives half of the type of heart that you had, like, you know, the lowest. So if I had red hearts, I would get half a red heart, which would mean I could heal a little bit. But if I only have soul hearts and black hearts, I get a soul heart. That is not going to help me survive. As much, at least. I don't know if it removes heart containers either. So it might be that if it activates when I have real health, it'll give me my heart containers back. It's been a while. It has been quite a while since I've had that happen. Okay, we've got our invincibility. I didn't see any tinted rocks, but I really need some. Help. Please. I have a family. This is what I was worried about. So note, the rule of the collar, for me, is that it will only revive me if I do not need to be revived. If I need to be revived, I have a 0% chance of revival. So for me, it's 50% chance when inconvenient. So I want to get another respawn activated or something, then I have no chance of reviving. Or sorry, if I want another respawn, then I have no chance of not reviving with the collar. If I don't have another respawn, you know, I took some accidental damage or something, guaranteed that it will not activate. By the way, don't break those things because they can damage you. They can also drop soul hearts. So it's one of them problematic circumstances where I'm like really dead, especially in here. Having 3 orbitals is really nice here. That was really intense. That's the hardest part of the fight, when there are eyes that want to kill you. Could have given me a 3rd guppy piece, but no, and I need to leave there quickly because there were red fires that could have killed me, which would not be the way I want to go. Yeah, so I'm pretty screwed. There's basically a 0% chance this goes well. This is one of those situations where it's just like, I didn't get any health anywhere. I also didn't get familiars though, so my normal avoid all familiars strats so that Incubus can be the only thing that's getting duped in convenient locations. Not even my fault this time. That just kind of happened. Alright, so I'm thinking that we're going to go ahead and wait every room for our invincibility, so that maybe, just maybe, things can work out in the end. So, it's going to be a fun 30 seconds every single room, but it's going to be necessary. Alright. Oh yeah, this is a room I really want invincibility for too. This room likes to screw me a lot. See, that was a good call. Now we have to do it again. Quad rooms are, you know, pretty hit or miss. Some of them are really, really awful. Some of them are really, really, really easy. So, 2240 is the next one. So here we go. Yeah, this is one I would worry about. I'm gonna activate for it. And I'm gonna clear it because if I have to come back through here, I really don't want I don't want any risk. Okay, this is going well so far. We're mostly rid of Bob's brain as well. Okay. Fate's Reward shoots my tears, but with normal familiar fire rate delay. Oh, dang it, I just missed it. So yeah, normal fire rate delay for familiar. And that means... Oh, it also doesn't get my tear effects. Oh no, there are the fireworks. Well, that's why I wanted to record this now, so that didn't happen. Anyway, it shoots my tears without certain tear effects, so like Tech X it will not have. It's useful though. Okay, yep, almost there. Oh man, that was really close. I got stuck on the door for a second. That room likes to hit me too, so, you know. Could have been the freaking black heart. That's all I wanted. So now we have a nice 25-second wait here. Gonna be great. Help. Save me. Floop is a madman. Help us, save us. Okay. And it's a dead end. I hate this video game. This should be risk-free. It's an easy room. And I'm clearing stuff because both it takes time, which means that I have to wait a little less for my next activation, but also because it could get me any useful drop at all. Okay. Almost there. So, this is also likely a dead end, but you never know. Could have been worse. Oh, I don't want to wait 40 seconds for this. This is going to be great. Just great. Almost there, though. I'm going to go right. Who knows how that's going to go for me. See, the problem with this strategy is that a room is intended to take a maximum of 10 seconds, so that I'm always invincible for the full room. Which means that I have to wait a minimum of 30 seconds basically every single time I do a room. And that's fun for absolutely nobody. At the same time, okay, I gotta be really careful here, because I don't want that, because those could kill me. This is exactly the kind of optimization stuff that people loved me doing. Gonna bomb all of it. Okay, so that wasted enough time that we're almost there for the next room. I actually don't want to be holding shoot. God dang it. And then I just went right in. Well, if I die in this room, that's just gonna be horrible. And I hate me. However, that's not much of a concern because war is pretty easy. Alright, 27-20. Just gotta, you know, wait. It's a fantastic time, full of glee. And we're almost through it. My score is barely going up. Ooh, that would have been really unfortunate. Now, I'd love to go to the curse room, but that's not going to happen. Able, bad familiar in my opinion. Mirrors my movement, but always shoots towards me. Okay, so now we keep waiting. for 10 more seconds or so. And then it's time to go to the next room. It's a thin room, so it probably won't even take that long. But thin rooms happen to be some of the most dangerous often enough. And it's a dead end. So, down from here it is. God, this is fun. Great. Did I pick this up from a large champion? I don't even remember having fought a large champion in this run. So, I hope not. Okay, that doesn't matter. That's just double damage intake. Well, all damage intake is... I had to try. A full heart for that room. Bombs are key, that's good. Infested, spawned some spiders for me. Friends to the end gave me 3 flies. I have some health now, though, so I'm going to play recklessly until I get hit again. Recklessly, I say. Not that recklessly. But I'm certainly not going to wait out 30 seconds for every room I want to do. Thanks to that blue champion, though, we have a run again. And we have keys, thanks to trying all those pills. I don't know how that hit one of my orbitals and not me, but no complaints here. Come on, I need help. Thank you. I needed help having Bob's brain get rid of itself. That was good. Video game. You're not even going to give me any when I get to the chest either. That's the best part. It's fine, I just picked up yet more health. Now, we just missed invincibility, but what are you going to do? We do have 3 orbitals now, so we're very, very safe. This is going to work out just fine. Whoops. That was dumb. I don't know what stopped me from moving there, but I just did not move. I was like, ah, movement's for scrubs. I was like, oh, right. So we've got not very useful items, but guess what? We're going to roll our build. Okay, that's pretty sweet. Oh, and I have a Ludo, I guess. Though it tries to stay confined to the circle. Still, this is going to be more than good enough. Because it looks like I have Parasite along with the Cricket's body that's on the screen visible. Every time I get hit this floor, I'll also gain damage a bit, because Bloody Lust is visible there. Got at least 1 damage up available. I've got a little Brim and 2 babies that block tears, but everything's just dying instantly, so this one works out for me. There's pretty much no way to fail because I one-shot everything with Incubus shooting stuff. And I guess I have quad shot, but I also have like double shot or something because I have like 5 tears. Mongo Baby shoots tears that randomly for my other familiars, but that doesn't include Incubus or Little Brimstone, so it's really just shooting its own tears at this point, I guess. Alright, if you say so. I'm really hyper slow. Okay. Go back for this. That was when I realized I'm hyper slow. I forgot to check this, and then everything was sad. Could be lucky. Gotta take it. That's not where I want to be. Spit me out over past the spawn room. Please, if you would so kindly do so. But yeah, Mongo Baby's Tears do 7 damage, so it's like a hyper good familiar too. Thing is just a carry alone. Not a useful item. Ow. I don't know how some of those hit me. I was like nowhere near them, I swear. This looks really cool. Pupilla Duplex doing work. Raw liver. 2 health up, full health. Seems like Ludo would be really good here too if I could actually get it over to an enemy before. Yeah, but then it dissipates. So, you know, that turned out alright. But dang if that wasn't a mess for a while there. That was such a huge mess. Still, life is good. And that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.